So hello and welcome to Lead Generation webinar. My name is Margarita Zinger and I'm going to be your teacher for today. Short introduction before we start. My name is Margarita, or Margot for short. I'm a Facebook ads expert and consultant from Israel, working in this industry for more than 8 years now. I'm an owner of an advertising agency that's called Social Link, and I help businesses to grow using social media. Companies that I work with are Hyundai Motor, Pupo Cosmetics, L'Oreal Paris, Domino's Pizza, and more. So on this webinar, we're going to go through important pointers of lead generation campaigns, and then we're going to see how we can create lead generation campaigns on Facebook. So let's go ahead and start. What is lead generation? This is Facebook campaign that helps us to collect customers' information. What kind of information can we collect? We can collect customer's name, customer's phone number, email, workplace, and whatever we desire to collect, whatever we need to collect. Let's collect it directly into Facebook form. This is actually very helpful for us, because in that way we don't really need a landing page or a website. So if you didn't spend money to build a landing page or a website yet, you don't need to. You can simply use a lead generation campaign. Customers' information is pre-filled automatically. Why is that so important to us? As you know, most of our customers are actually using their cell phone in order to check their Facebook or to search for something on the internet. So customers basically don't really have time to fill in their details on the landing page, and it's not really that comfortable for them to do it from their mobile phone. Since Facebook form allows them to already pre-fill their details, it will grow our chances to collect leads. So we can collect leads very easily using Facebook's lead generation campaigns. Things to know about lead generation. There is a lead generation policy that we need to be familiar with. Nothing too drastic, it's just a regular policy that we need to submit that says that we won't use information that we collect from our customers in order to harm them. So if you create your lead generation campaign on first in your ad account, you will see a link there from Facebook that you will need to go to and just click submit on your Facebook page. Let's see how it looks like. This is the form that you can use in order to submit your lead generation policy. You choose your Facebook page right here, and you just click accept policy, and that says that you are already can go and create your lead generation campaigns. Sometimes you can forget to do that, and that is going to be a reason why your lead generation campaigns are not working. So it's an important step for you to do before you go any further with your lead generation campaigns. Gdpr or General Data Protection Regulation laws in Europe, they've been updated last year, and everybody were afraid that this is the end of lead generation campaigns, but it didn't happen. The only thing that is critical here that you need to remember, not to collect not to collect all the data that you possibly can with Facebook while targeting Europe. You need to justify whatever you are collecting there. For example, if you collect both emails and phone numbers, you need to justify that you need both of those things. If you need just one of them, then it's better to collect just one in order not to have any problems with Facebook. Create different forms for different campaigns. I recommend to use different forms of lead generation just to build them from scratch. If you have different products or different services, it won't take a lot of your time. It will take just a few minutes, and you can create as many forms as you like. This way you will be able to track your results more accurately. Leads expire after 90 days. Yes, remember that you need to download all of your data before the expiration date. So Facebook will keep all of your leads just for 90 days. Now, let's see how we actually create lead generation form. I will use this Facebook page in order to show you. So when we are on our regular Facebook page, we have a menu up here, and inside of menu we have publishing tools. So we go here in order to create a lead generation form. Then on our left, we have different categories there. We need to use lead add form and go to forms library. This is the place where we can find all of our lead generation forms that we created, and we can create any new lead generation form directly from here by clicking on create. If you want to create a new form, we just select new form. If you want to duplicate the existing one, then we just select duplicate and select the form that we want to duplicate. For our new form, we just select a new form and then click next. And this is the menu that we get. On the right, we have a preview of our lead generation form, and on the left, we have all our options. So we're going to start from intro. I usually do not use intro because I think it just slows us down and shows just extra information that our customer don't really need. They already saw an ad, it was attractive to them, that's why they clicked on our form. So I just turn this off and continue with questions. For questions, we have a lot of different information that we can collect from our customer. You just need to select anything from the list that you would like to collect. And you have additional questions that you can create by yourself. Since we talked about pre-filled information on our lead generation form, a lot of times people just click on our ads and by mistake they send us a lead generation form that is filled in. So in order to filter that, in order to improve quality of your leads, I use a question, just a simple question in order to filter those leads. So for example, if I advertise gym membership, then I will use a question like, what are your fitness goals? And then I will provide few answers right here. And as you can see on your right, here's my question, and here are my answers. It means that customer won't be able to submit this form without choosing any of those answers. It means that it won't be he won't be submitting this form by mistake, and our lead will know what is he signing for. The next thing is privacy policy. And we talked about not having any landing page or a website. So what do we do in that matter? In that case, we can simply copy paste our Facebook URL. No one really cares and no one really checks that out. So you can just copy your Facebook URL and paste it right here for privacy policy. Same thing goes for your thank you screen. On your thank you screen, you need to finish your form with some kind of website or a phone. If you have a phone, you just can fill it in right here. If you don't, you can use a website. But if you don't have a website, use your Facebook page URL. It will be equally as good as using your website. Then, when you finish, prepare a new form, give it a name right here. And then you can click on save if you want to save it to draft and continue editing it later, or click on finish. Oh yeah, forgot to give a name to this button. Let's refresh it. And now we can see this form right here. When we will get a new lead, we will be able to go here to Forms library and download it directly from here just by clicking on download and clicking download new leads, or by choosing a date range in order to download it. We see lead count right here. We see a date of this form when it was created. So all the basic information that we require is right here. Now let's go and see how will our lead generation campaign look like on Facebook. How do we actually create it? We go to our ads manager, and on our campaign level, we have a green button that says create. So we're going to click right here. And from our campaign objective, we need to choose a lead generation. Here it is. In order to move forward with this, we need to provide name for our campaign, ad set, and ad. So we're going to give a name just to remember what is it. And I'll just put a number on my ad. Here on ad set level, we're going to choose a Facebook page that we want to work with and click Save to Draft. All right. So we're going to close this bar by clicking on arrow, and selecting our new campaign, we will proceed into editing it. So we're going to click on our campaign name and go directly to ad set. By selecting this ad set, we're going to click on edit. And on this level, we are going to choose our targeting. In our ad set, everything is organized by categories. So for the first category, we have page. So if you didn't choose your page correctly while creating this campaign, you can change it right here. Then we have dynamic creative and catalog. This is more of progressive creation, doesn't really has anything to do right now with our targeting, so we're going to miss that. And we're going to go directly to budget and schedule. For budget and schedule, we have few different options. As a budget, we can choose a daily budget or a lifetime budget. It really depends on you. If you track your campaigns daily, I would recommend to go with daily budget, at least at the beginning. It will be easier to you to see what's your ad spend and to optimize your ads. Then we have a starting date. If you don't want to start your campaign right away, you can choose whatever date you desire. It's not a problem. And you can also choose an end date if you like. The next thing is our audience. This is the most important thing here on our ad set, because this is our targeting. So we're going to start from location. On location, we have a few different options. We have everyone in this location. We have people who live in this location, people recently in this location, and people traveling in this location. So we need to choose wisely whatever you want to target. It depends basically on your target audience. So if you sell to local folks, you're going to choose people who live in this location. You can target by country, by city. You can include few countries inside your targeting, or exclude some of the countries or cities, or whatever you like. It depends on your audience. Then we have age to choose from till 65 plus, from 18. Gender, we can target everyone or just men and women. We can limit it by language, for example, English. And then the important part is our detailed targeting. For our detailed targeting, we have a few different options here that Facebook actually give us. We have demographics, relationship status, education, work. We have interests. So if I said I was targeting people, I was advertising gym membership, I would definitely choose fitness and wellness interests right here. And we have much more where it came from. We have behavior. You can target people with, let's see, specific mobile device, maybe specific email domain, people who admins on a Facebook page, and so on. There are a lot of options here. Please get yourself familiar with those options before choosing your targeting. As you can include different interests, you can exclude them as well. And then there is placement. For our lead generation campaigns, we don't have a lot of options here. We have Facebook and Instagram. I will recommend to leave them both, but you can limit yourself to mobile only, for example. Here we have mobile and desktop, so we can limit ourselves to mobile. The important thing here for our targeting that I would actually talk about, I would advise you to notice that our potential reach right now is 1.5 million. It means our competition will be very high, and we won't be able to run our campaigns properly. I would recommend to start from 500K till 1 million probably. So we need to decrease this amount as much as possible. Let's do it by decreasing age, and let's see if it helps. A little bit. Let's choose just one gender here. Here you go. Now we have 600K. We will start with that. For our leads, Facebook says that our estimated daily results are going to be from 3 to 18 leads per day, which is good. Now let's, the final thing here is our optimization and delivery, but since we're just starting this campaign, we won't change here anything. So we're closing this bar as well and continue to our ad by just clicking on ad set name. Here we are inside of our ad. The ad is selected, so we're going to click on edit. And we also have different categories here. Here we have our Facebook page and our Instagram account. So if you have an Instagram, you're going to choose it from here. And we're going to continue to creative. For creative, we have image and video. Image is really easy to work with because if we don't have anything prepared, we can use Facebook's library or Facebook image stock in order to choose whatever image we like. So we're going to click on change image, and here we're going to go to stocks, and we're going to write gym since we're advertising for a gym membership. We're going to choose this image, for example, and on our right we will have a preview of this image. We can crop it as we like, just for an image to look a little bit better. And going to continue with our ad. We have text, display link, headline, and a link description. I am suggesting to fill everything. We're going to start with headline, since it's bold and everyone will see it. So I would go here with some kind of call to action like sign up right now. And you can see it stands out, it's very visible. Since we're not using any website, but we don't want Facebook to leave their URL here, we're going to use something in display. Even if you don't have a website, you can just write it down since it's a display link, so no harm have been done here. In our text, we're going to describe our product or our service. For example, $100 per month, new gym, great location. Well, you're going to give a little description to your product or service in the text. You can describe, you can give a description right here. It won't actually matter. You can just write something like click here to apply. It will give you an extra boost right here. And then we're going to choose call to action. We have a few options here. You're going to decide which one is better for you. And the most important thing for this lead generation campaign is our lead generation form. We have created it, and here how we're choosing it. We're going to choose this one since that's the new one that we created. And that's it. We did create our lead generation campaign, and all that is left is just click on publish and upload it. And that's how you create a lead generation campaign. I think it's pretty easy. Tell me what do you think. Tell me if you have any more questions about it. Just write a comment below and I will respond to you as quickly as possible. Thanks for watching and have a great day.